What's going on, guys? Welcome to another one of Black Iron's battles. Today we've got another Total War Arena alpha test for you guys. If you look here, it's 10 on 10 just like before, and we have upgraded since you last saw. So now we're using Theban Hoplites. They're level 3, which puts us a step above some of these other guys. Additionally, King Leonidas is also to level 3, so we have the ability to I think it's called March in the Shade or Fight in the Shade, maybe. So it's the ability to put your shield up above your head, and we unlocked that. As we leveled up our commander, we were able to unlock a few more moves for our troops to be able to do. If you see here, we do have, it looks like one group of cav on our side. There's a ton of base infantry. We do have one other group of spear units with King Leonidas, and then so it looks like we do not have any archers on our side. And we only have one group of calves. So this is a pretty one-dimensional battle we're gonna have here on Capitoline Hill. Let's go ahead and take a look. And we'll be able to tell right here when we deploy. So the opponent's flag is here in the back, ours is here. And I'm gonna deploy. I was gonna deploy there. Let's deploy back here. So that way hopefully we can come around and we will hopefully be able to hide right in here through these trees, and we're going to come out there, and we'll be able to affect the battle either here or here, and hopefully we won't take too much damage from these bluffs where there may be some enemy archers. So right off the bat, you see this, I'm just going to get moving. We're just going to move up into these as soon as possible. You see these guys are a little bit faster, and this is what I was talking about, fight in the shade. So you see we're able to put our shields above our heads if we'd like. We still got our Phalanx ability, and if you look here you can see that this is the group that has Leonidas in it. So this group, my units will fight a little bit better as long as we don't lose this big diamond right here, which is King Leonidas. If you look here, I mean the forest does have some debuffs, but we are doing good. Our flanks are secured. We've in this forest protecting us from any ranged units. It looks like we're starting to get some line of sight over here, so that should be helpful also. Now we do have these groups of infantry here. They're also level 3, so it's important that we kind of just keep our eye on our teammates, because we definitely want to be fighting together with our teammates. Over here you'll see it's some level 2 infantry. You'll see their face squaring off and against these hoplites, and they're we're not doing too bad over here. He does have some reinforcements coming in, and so we should be okay on that front. Over here on the side, they are definitely taking this fortress here. So it looks like they've got two groups over there, and we are starting to send some reinforcements. But I'm not sure where the main battle is going to take forth. I would normally expect to have engaged by now. I'm not really sure where they're at, but let's go ahead and keep helping. We're going to get up here and help as much as we can. I'm going to go ahead and move right to the capital if they'll let me. We'll be able to come up here around the back of these guys. So it looks like, oh, there we go. So these guys should be taken out pretty quickly, and it looks like it's 2,700 to 2,600. So it's really really important when you're playing just to pay attention to your own battle. Right now I may not be doing a lot, but if I come in the back and I'm able to sandwich these guys, that'll cause significant hits. So even though I am not doing anything right at the moment, I'm shooting for the long play here. All right. You go ahead and come right around the back here. All right, go ahead and take a look at how everyone else is doing. They still do have this. We don't even really have line of sight on there, and it looks like we're just willing to retreat back, and we'll let them have that. Let's see what's going on. All right.
We're under attack! Spears!
we're just gonna kind of close them in. And we're just gonna go ahead and. All right. We're gonna bash. We're gonna get them in a phalanx. We're gonna use them to bash. We're gonna get them in phalanx, and we're gonna get them to bash. Oh, so look at that. We were able to do a ton of damage to those horses, and we've got 3 different groups tied up over here. So even though, I mean, our phalanx here is kind of taking some damage, we're definitely gonna do a lot of damage in return. And since we're backed up here, they're not gonna be able to surround us. And look at the amount of units we're bringing back to try to deal with us. I'm gonna go ahead and see if we can back up over into here. Let's go ahead and get them turned, and we're not gonna take a lot of damage. They're not gonna be able to charge into our phalanx, so we're gonna go ahead and move forward. Let's get our shield bash off, and you see that's able to do some damage. We're just gonna keep trying to back in. We're gonna go ahead and shield bash. Oh, look at that! That shield bash is able to do a ton of damage. And we're just gonna keep backing up, and look at that. Alright, so we're gonna keep backing up into these corners, keep backing up into the corners, and we are starting to get some assistance. So it looks like our, you know, I managed to bring the whole fight back to, oh man, that is not gonna be good. So we're gonna start getting damaged here. Oh yeah, that was a route. So that is the one thing, if your units are able to, if someone's able to get around behind, you're gonna be in for some trouble. But you see here, nobody's gonna get in behind these units, and these level 1 units are just gonna keep breaking upon my shields. So you see, watch this. Boom, we were able to just hammer a whole line of those guys. And I mean, my morale is going down pretty heavily, but we'll just keep fighting as long as we can. We'll see if we can't get a shield bash off over here, and we'll see if we can't move in. I've still got these units over here, and we're just gonna run them off. We're just gonna charge into the edge of there. Alright, watch this. We're gonna swing around and we're gonna flank him. Boom! And then we're gonna get in the phalanx there, and that'll keep us alive for just a little bit longer. Let's go see how our units over here are doing. And I mean, look at that, we're still fighting. Let's get another shield bash off. And I mean, look at that, we're still holding. There's not a lot of health left on my units, but whatever I've got, I'm going to use. We are starting to finish off these guys here. See, we'll get another shield bash. Look at that. And oh man, there's some archer fire. I don't want nothing to do with that. We're going to start backing up. And let's go ahead and just get right in there up against that. We're going ahead and move forward. I'm gonna start attacking them. All right. And now if you look, we're down to the opponents are down to 700 units while we've got 1,500. We're just gonna go with another shield bash. Boom. Oh man. And I mean, they were not able to dislodge me. So if you notice, we were able to kind of spearhead a charge there into the main base. If you look at our base, it's pretty much taken. We do have, look at Tony Wing is charging in there. But those units are probably phalanxed up too, so it's a little bit harder. But I mean, look at this. Even though we were surrounded, you know, we were able to hold off. We placed our backs to the walls. Watch this. Go ahead and chase in there. All right, and we're gonna hit them from the flanks. Boom. And right when we get in there, we'll shield bash, knock out a couple of them. Then we'll go ahead and get here in the Hoplite Phalanx. And we'll just go ahead and keep fighting. Oh, and it's pretty much it. I mean, look at that. We were able to get in here, do a ton of damage. Oh, that took out about 10 units of those that were left. So, I mean, we're just mashing. Even though we're not in phalanx, so we'll get out of it here. And we're just going to go ahead and get here into the enemy base. They've only got about 200 units remaining, so it's not too many. Look at these. Looks like we're my units down here kind of finishing off Brontos here. And if you look here, I mean, he's only got the last unit of swordsmen. There's a few different units that are remaining, but they're pretty much all almost dead. All right, so let's go ahead and finish that guy off, and then we'll go ahead and move here farther into the capture circle. They do have, it looks like that's about all of their units that are remaining. A few, ooh, I am taking a few hits, but not enough to kill me. So we should capture the base here, and that should be the end of that. Now you see, compared to my first group, these units are able to hold out a lot better, and these are only the tier 3. So you know, in the tier 4, tier 5, I think that the battles get a lot more strategic because just there's a lot more strength involved, and you have a bunch more moves. And you know, some of the units, like if a high level cav hits a high level archers, those cav can do a ton of damage and really really cause a huge hits to you know, lighter level troops. I've already been in a few battles where it's like level 5 troops are against you know, level 3, level 2, so that is definitely going to be a problem. All right, so there is a post battle wrap up that I didn't show you guys last time. If you see here, there will be a couple different achievements earned. These are multiple achievements can be earned, so you can earn these more than one time. But when we look at the score here, you'll see here, look how many units I killed. So we do have details. These are the earnings or different reports for the battle. You'll see here we got a ton of XP on our units. We got a ton of achievements because I did so much damage. Just tons and tons of achievements. I wish they would stop. Okay, so if you look at the post-battle wrap-up, I was able to get 523 kills. So that was as much as almost the you know, top 2 on the other team put together, and I was just able just to destroy. So once I got in there, I got my back set, I got my pike set, and I was able to just hold and use the phalanx to keep them in front of me, and just I was able to let my my opponents just grind down their armies right on top of me. So if you look here, they were only able to get 1,600 kills and to their 2,500 deaths. So I mean, there was just a huge difference in the number of kills. We did have a computer as well, so it was just, you know, really good that we were able to pull that one out. It was just so much fun. If you saw that phalanx in action, I mean, the shield bash is able to just do a ton of work, and since you're able to keep yourself alive with the phalanx, the shield bash is you know, just able to provide that extra damage when you need it. So I want to say thank you guys all so much for watching another one of my battles. Please subscribe below for more great online content. This is Black Iron, and this has been another one of Black Iron's Battles.